you're never going to feel ready. I put off so many things for years just because I thought that one day I would have the perfect method and the perfect way to learn something, the perfect thing to get me started, and the method that would see me through till the end. I thought that if I waited and I just watched more tutorials, more videos, read more books, and listened to more podcasts, I would just know, and I would be perfect from the start. I thought that if I kept preparing, I would get there, and I was wrong. It took until this year for me to realize that that feeling never goes away. That feeling of not being ready, that initial friction, that initial jump that you need to take, it's always going to be there, and it's always going to pull you away from all the things you want to do. For myself, starting a YouTube channel was something that I wanted to do for as long as I could remember. I knew that one day if I just watched all the interviews with the famous YouTubers and watched more videos than I could even count, I would finally know what I was doing and I could start. It took until this year for me to realize that if I kept thinking like that, I was going to die one day without ever having pressed the publish button. There's always more that you could learn about something, and 99% of people will stay in that learning zone forever. They'll never take the first leap, and they'll never actually find out what they can accomplish. I took a leap of faith starting this, and there are so many other things that I've taken a leap of faith with this year. A couple years ago, I set out to learn a new language. I was learning Japanese, and I genuinely spent more time learning about how to learn a language than learning Japanese itself. I would watch videos on how to do the perfect immersion through watching TV shows, or how to get the perfect flashcard system that would let me review and get maximum retention on my cards, but it really didn't matter because I wasn't actually doing the learning Japanese. I wasn't following through on the thing itself. I was just trying to find the perfect way to do it so I could avoid wasting any effort. But that in itself was wasted effort. I would have been so much further if I had just started, but instead I was holding myself back, waiting for the perfect opportunity. It's tricky because this is a form of procrastination that doesn't feel like procrastination. It feels like you're doing something productive. It feels like you're getting things done and learning a lot. And you are learning a lot, but it's at the cost of actually getting the results. What's the point in learning how to make a YouTube video if you never make a YouTube video? Knowing everything you can about working out when you haven't been to the gym doesn't matter. It doesn't get you the results. It's helpful, don't get me wrong, and you should put in some research, but I think too many of us waste our time thinking about doing it instead of just doing it. And I think that comes from a place of fear for most of us. I think we're scared that we won't be able to do it. I think we're scared that if we don't have the perfect method, we're not going to be able to get to where we want to be. I think we need to face that if we don't start, we're not going to get results. Even if we started with the perfect method, it's still going to take time, and that's scary to think about. It's scary to press the publish button on a YouTube video when you don't know how the algorithm works. It's scary to go to the gym when it's your first time and you don't know how to use the equipment, but people will help you. People will see that and see that you're trying, and you won't have to seek out the information. And when you do, you'll know what to look for. It's all a waste of time if you never actually go out and chase your goal that you have, whatever it is. A couple examples for me is I wanted to learn how to sing and make music, but instead of practicing, I would look up tutorials, and then after an hour of that, I would be done for the day. No practicing involved, just watching, consuming content, never making something myself. So if that sounds like you, I would recommend just jumping into it. It might not be good. It probably won't be good, but that's okay. Doing it is the first step, and you need to do something if you want to see results one day. There's no such thing as a perfect method, and anyone who tells you that is probably trying to sell you a course. Everyone's path is different, so just start and figure out what you need to learn from there. And if you do that, you'll get so much further than if you just spent all your time learning the perfect method, the way to do it exactly right. This channel, as an example, I have almost 500 people that are listening to me rambling just because I started and I didn't wait to have the perfect Mr. Beast viral formula. I just started posting and people saw that. So just start. Don't wait. Stop waiting. Get out there. If you want to join those 500 people, feel free to subscribe. It's hopefully more than that by now. And if you feel like there's not enough time and you waste all of it in analysis paralysis, the video on screen might help with that, so feel free to check it out. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.